This is a second stimulus check update for the evening of Friday, December 18th. Today was intense. We are literally hours away from the government shutting down. There was a big fight in the Senate for the $1,200 stimulus checks, and surprisingly, a new senator joined the fight last minute, and the House of Representatives is having a vote as I'm filming this video around 6 p.m. to have a stopgap bill that would extend the deadline an extra 2 days so that our government doesn't shut down. I'll give you all those updates. Also, I am announcing the winners of the $200 checks I'm giving my subscribers later on in the video. First, let's start with the battle of the $1,200 stimulus check. So Josh Hawley is the Senate Republican who has been pushing the $1,200 stimulus check. Today on the Senate floor, he had a last-minute vote for $1,200 stimulus checks, but it was blocked by the GOP Senator Ron Johnson, unfortunately. But there were two more senators who went on the Senate floor promoting $1,200 stimulus checks. Next, it was Bernie Sanders. In a moment, I'll play you the clip from Josh Hawley, but first, Bernie Sanders said, "This is not a radical idea. This is an idea that is supported by President Donald Trump. It is an idea that is supported by President-elect Joe Biden. The American people cannot wait any longer. They need economic relief right now. They need help. They need it now." So this was also blocked by Republican Senator Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson said, "I'm not heartless. I want to help people. I voted for the $2.2 trillion CARES Act, but I'm also concerned about our children's future. We do not have an unlimited checking account." That's what Ron Johnson said. So there was also an additional senator who came on after this who we never heard from about the $1,200 stimulus check. This was from Democrat Senator, Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. He tweeted just an hour ago, this is on the Senate floor when all this was going on, he said, "I am standing with Senator Sanders to fight for the $1,200 stimulus checks. Millions are out of work through no fault of their own. This could mean the difference between Americans paying the rent or not, affording groceries or not. These are survival checks." Now, this is a big surprise because up until about an hour ago, Chuck Schumer was on board with the bipartisan $900 billion stimulus package, which included $600 stimulus checks. Now, Chuck Schumer is saying, "No, I don't want the $600 stimulus checks. I want the $1,200 stimulus checks." Not sure if this is going to cause a domino effect for more senators to jump on and say we want $1,200 stimulus checks. I think this is great, but the timing is a little interesting because we are just hours away from the government shutting down. Potentially, I'll talk about that in a moment, about the voting and what's going on, but this could throw a wrench in that plan to have it pass by midnight tonight. Bernie Sanders also said before that, "I am on the floor urging Senate to provide $1,200 direct payments to all working class Americans and $500 to their kids. Millions are out of work, hungry, and can't pay rent. The American people need their government to step up and pass this relief." Let me play this clip from Josh Hawley and then we'll move on. This is what he said just a few hours ago on the Senate floor.
And I just want to say this, nothing could be more targeted. No relief could be more important than relief for working people. Now, the senator's right. This body has spent trillions of dollars this year alone on COVID relief. We're getting ready to spend apparently another $1 trillion more. And yet, working people are told they may be last, if they get relief at all. I don't think the American people understand that. I know people in Missouri don't understand it. And I just urge members of these bodies, go home and try explaining that to the people of your state. Go ahead. Just try. Try telling them why this body can bail out the banks. We bailed out the banks to such a tune that now they've got money left over. Now we're going to take money back because we spent so much on Wall Street and the banks in the first part of this year. That's right. In fact, now I understand that my Democrat colleagues don't want to shut down all of the bank money because who knows what we might be able to do with that in the future. Oh, they're fine. They're more than fine. They're doing great. Now, Wall Street is doing great. Big tech, they're doing great. The big multinational corporations, fantastic. Working people are living in their cars. Working people can't go to the doctor. Working people can't pay their rent. Working people can't feed their children. They should be first, Mr. President, not last. And it is no answer for this body to tell them, go get in an unemployment line. Really? That's the response? Go get in an unemployment line. Now, the working people of this country frankly, deserve better. They deserve to be the top priority, just like they have made this country the top priority in their lives and their families. This is not the end of this fight, Mr. President. I'm here right now on this floor. Senator Sanders will be back in a matter of hours to ask again for the same measure. Again, I've been proud to partner with him on this effort, and I will keep working with whomever it takes, for however long it takes, until we get the working people of this country relief.
Senator Josh Hawley is right. He is 40 years old. He's the youngest senator in the Senate, and he is passionate about helping the people. Corporation, big banks, they're getting tons of money, but yet when it comes to working families who are suffering, barely able to feed their kids, they are just not getting the help that they deserve. So far at this point, we don't know the exact amount of the stimulus check. Could be $600, could be $700. Doesn't seem like $1,200 is going to be it at the moment. But the strange thing is that nobody knows exactly what is in this bill that could potentially pass by midnight tonight. Even many lawmakers in Congress are saying they are in the dark just as much as the public, as you and I are, that most of these negotiations are going with the seniors behind closed doors, and they don't know what is going on. Right this very moment, congressional leaders are eyeing a stopgap measure that would delay the government funding deadline from tonight until December 20th, just 2 days. So that means that the House would have to vote on it, the Senate would vote on it, and the President would have to sign it before 11:59 p.m. tonight so that there isn't a government shutdown. Now the House, as I'm filming this video, is voting on it as I'm speaking right now, and let's just say the House passes it. They would need 100 senators to pass it as well, which is very unlikely at this moment because all you would need is a Chuck Schumer, a Bernie Sanders, a Josh Hawley to vote against it, and then we're going to have a government shutdown tonight, pretty much. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Should we allow the government to shut down so that we could hold congressmen accountable so that they could pass the stimulus bill as soon as possible? Or should we pass the stopgap measure so that the extension will go another 2 days and we don't have the government shutdown? Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. And that is all the stimulus news I have for you. Next, I'll get into the winners of the $200 check. So to celebrate reaching the crazy milestone of 200,000 subscribers, thanks to you, I'm going to celebrate and give a few of my subscribers $200 checks. You could use this check for whatever you want, deposit in your bank account, pay your bills. It's basically cash. So I just want to thank you so much, though, for being on this journey, being a subscriber, and helping us reach this milestone of 200,000 subscribers, which I thought was years away, but thanks to you, we made it happen. So let's get into it. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to pick these winners at random. So it was this video right here. We got over 1,400 comments. So to pick the winner at random, I click this. It's called Pick a Winner. And what you have to do is just have the word joke in your comments. So I'm going to type that in. The first winner is Brian Hall saying, both parties need serious humbling experience. Joke, why do geese pull their feathers out when they're sad? To feel a little less down. I like that. All right, congratulations, Brian. I'm going to reply to this comment, and then you will have to give me your information, and I'll send this check out to you. And the next winner is Lorenzo Pablo. Cheesy dad joke. How does a penguin build its house? It glues together. I like it. All right, congratulations, Lorenzo. And the next winner is Kimberly Smith. Why was the math book so sad? Because it was filled with problems. Joke from my 9-year-old daughter, Tala. Congratulations, Kimberly, and to your daughter, Tala. And the next winner is Christy. Joke, what's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? One is really heavy and the other is a little lighter. I like it. Congratulations, Christy. And the last winner is Eric Amaya. Joke, why did the chicken cross the road? Because the chicken behind it didn't know how to socially distance properly. All right, awesome. Congratulations, Eric, and congrats to all of the winners. Thank you for being part of this journey, and I will have another one of these giveaways where I'll give away more cash probably next week, so stay tuned for that. Have an amazing day, and I'll keep you updated on some other things going on regarding stimulus. And if you want to stay in tune with other of my other channels, I have a Wise Sense channel, Wise Vibes channel. Wise Sense is about personal finance. Wise Vibes is about motivation and inspiration. So if you want more of my content, check out those. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching.